Did you all see that CNN's big boss got fired? Did you all see that? After almost bringing CNN to complete ruin and trying to drag it to the far right, like he finally got fired. It was so funny, dude. It was so funny. His last message to the company was, "Hey guys, really sorry for ruining the company. I hope I can win back your trust sometime soon and we can move forward with a better CNN." And then the day after that, he got fired. Oh. Oh man. It is true. Wasn't he boss of wasn't he boss of CNN as well? Sorry, Cartoon Network as well? CN and CNN? I forget, but yeah, it was definitely something. It was definitely quite peculiar, if I must say so myself. Go cringe, go fast, lose cash. What can you say? Oh man, now all you need to do is kick out Sisolak, and not Sisolak. What's his name? Sisolak was the old Nevada governor. I forget his name. Anyways, the guy who's the CEO of Warner Bros. Discovery. Just kick that guy out and then I think Warner Discovery could be on a good. Saslow, something like Camp Laszlo. He's a monkey, ain't that right, boys? Anyways.
Turn to CNN, of course, a wholly owned unit of Warner Brothers Discovery, confirming Chris Licht is out as the company's chairman and chief executive. That's effective immediately. He steps down after just 1 year, a little over a year in the job.
Was this guy the CEO? No, he was just CNN's like CNN's a subsidiary, so there's not. I don't think he was like necessarily. Well, yeah, he was the CEO. He was the chief executive officer, but not the CEO of like CNN's owner, Warner Bros. Discovery. Those guys, the weirdo who's destroying Cartoon Network and everything at the top. He's still in. He's still in. This is just like the smaller tumor that is destroying these media organizations. Not the big tumor. This is the part that like metastasized off of the main tumor.
David Zaslav, the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, saying the job of leading CNN was never going to be easy, especially at a time of huge disruption and transformation. And he, meaning Mr. Licht, has poured his heart and soul into it. While we know we have work to do as we look to identify a new leader, we have absolute confidence in the team we have in place and will continue to fight for CNN and its world-class journalism. Some reports have EBITDA at CNN going from $1 billion to about 750 million, Jim. Kind of where.
Oh, jeez, bro. Oh, my goodness. That's some Elon Musk levels of losing money. That is crazy. My money. 1 billion to 700. 1 billion to 700 million. I love. Listen. Listen. The companies are breaking themselves up from the inside. They're like break up big media, bro. Just let them do it themselves. Look at that.
Where you and I think about things, maybe it was worth 10 times, so you've lost $2.5 billion in value at CNN.
Right. But David Zaslav just informed me, standing by his guidance on cash flow, below 4 times levered by the end of the year. That has been the investment case. I do believe in Mr. Zaslav. I think he can do it.
I do not.
Obviously, linear TV is in the front and center of everything we read. I have Brinker on tonight, which is Chili's. When they went to initiate a campaign, and they are one of the largest in the country, they still go linear.
They still go linear.
And I think that's very important.
The question for Warner Brothers Discovery is their ability to deliver on that free cash flow in the second half of this year and whether they're going to be successful.
Also, my parents also told me the other day that they're getting rid of their cable. Zaslav is like banking everything into cable. My parents told me the other day, they were like, we're getting rid of cable. I'm like, okay. I actually haven't used cable in I haven't used cable since like 2015, 2014. If I remember correctly, I remember what happened actually. I was watching TV the other day. I was watching TV and then I wanted to use my computer and I was like, man, I wish I had a second monitor, but I didn't have enough money for a second monitor. And then I looked over at my TV and I'm like, oh yeah, TV is basically like a monitor. And then I unplugged my TV from the cable box and then put it on my computer desk and then plugged it in. And I was like, oh, that's all right. And then after that, I never used cable again. Oh, that's what happened with me. And it seems like my parents they're sick and tired of cable. They said it was like $400 a month, which just sounds insane. It sounds insane. Dude, that's so much money. We're paying $400 a month for cable? Really? Imagine how much we could be spending on 17 streaming services anyways. I only use 2 streaming services, and YouTube is one of them. So I also don't necessarily call that a streaming service. The only really other one I use is the only other one I use honestly is like Funimation every now and again. I use Funimation every now and again. Just become a pirate. It's literally too much work. It's literally, here, tell me, is pirating as easy as loading up Funimation and connecting my PayPal? Because when I asked, they said no, it's not as easy. Yes, no, it's not. Yes, no, you're lying to me. Because when I asked people who say that they pirate all their lives, they all said no. You're just saying that because you want to feel correct. So actually, my bad. I was talking about torrenting, not just simply pirating. Not simply just pirating. I was talking about torrenting. Because we were having a conversation about torrenting the other day, not pirating. Torrenting isn't that hard. It's not about not being hard. I'm talking about barriers. I have to jump through like 2 hoops when it comes to torrenting, and I have to jump through 1 for using a streaming service. Usually. Yo ho. I would recommend a VPN when torrenting. That's what I'm saying. That's just too much work. It's too much work. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it. Thank you, Boo.